Showtime here at Hilmer Lodge Stadium, on-track night, Los Angeles. Welcome to Hilmer Lodge Stadium, the venue of on-track nights Los Angeles. This is Friday. This is the day where the athletes have their pre-meet event. They're activating, they're doing the last intervals, last small run. We'll show you a bit how Hilmer Lodge Stadium looks. It's an amazing venue. It's really big. Let's have a tour of Hilmer Lodge Stadium first, and then it's race day. We are 3 hours from the beginning of the on-track nights Los Angeles here at Hilmer Lodge Stadium. Let's go check the athlete entrance, and then we'll have the first athletes arriving. We'll show you all of that. This is really behind the scenes, guys. We are in the athlete zone where athletes are warming up before their races, their events. This is a place maybe 200 meters from the main track, and athletes here have their private place to just warm up, make themselves at ease, and get ready for their race. It's really a privilege to be here and to witness all of that happening. Some of the best in the world, you know, quite crazy. All right, guys, and here in front of me, I have one of the most exciting technologies on the track tonight. The shoes are one of them, but this is maybe the second one. This is the Wavelight technology. Essentially a technology that allows athletes to follow a certain pace. If you want to know more about it, stay tuned for another on-track nights event video, because we will explain all about it there. And we have here the official on t-shirt of the on-track nights with the 5 events taking place this year, starting in LA at Trackfest, that's where we're at the moment. And then we have London, Paris, Vienna, and then Melbourne towards the end of the year. This is a collector item. I may get one myself. And on-track night is also about sharing with the community. So there's a community race going on at 5 p.m. here at Hilmer Lodge Stadium. It's a cross-country type of event, 4 by mile. It's a relay, 25 local teams, quite impressive. They will be having these very nice relay sticks. Lots of bells to make the noise here on the table already. We have the finish line timer, and we'll cheer on them. Why not? Showtime here at Hilmer Lodge Stadium, on-track nights, Los Angeles. We're live. The event has started with the pre-meet. We now have the women's 1500 meters, the first sections, and then we'll go on to the main event. It's absolutely crazy. The atmosphere is already starting to go up, and we'll have the main event starting in a few minutes. Absolutely pumped to be here. On-track night LA, we are live. On-track night is not just about the track and the athletes and the races. It's also a party, a celebration of running, and there's some food trucks. I'm having a chicken sandwich, which looks and actually tastes good because I already had a bite. I'm gonna enjoy that, and then it's gonna be the main event. Let's go! All right, guys, and now is time for Track Explained, a short moment in the on-track night series where we will explain something specific about the track that we didn't know before and that you may not know either. So we're just trying to, help people understand a bit better track racing. And today we have the steeplechase 3000 meters event. You can actually find the steeplechase 2000 meters, but today is the steeplechase 3000 meters. Back to Hilmer Lodge Stadium, we'll see what it's all about. In today's episode of Track Explained, we have the steeplechase distance, a very specific distance on the track because of this obstacle. Athletes need to jump 7 times during the race. The obstacle is a different height for men's and women's. It's 91 centimeters for the men, 76 for the women. And then once they jumped, they land into the water, which is at the deepest point 70 centimeters, and they need to jump 3.66 meters of water length of this water obstacle. Not many athletes can jump the whole thing at once. Many of them touch the water. Only like the fastest guys can jump the whole thing at once. Interestingly, because you cut the track, the distance is not 400 meters for the loop, it's 396, and so you don't race 7.5 laps. As a reference point, the world record on the men's side is 7 minutes and 53 seconds. On the women's side, 8 minutes and 44 seconds. We'll have some big names competing here on the steeplechase distance in Los Angeles at On Track Nights LA. Let's find out how it goes for them. The first event was the women's 3,000 meters steeplechase race. It was won by Chrissy Gear in 9 minutes 23:55. She's a hockey athlete and she won ahead of Courtney Waymans, 1 second ahead of her, and then was Alicia Konieczek for On Running. Next, we had the men's steeplechase race, a race in which we had Hillary Bohr, hockey athlete and 3 times US national champion, but also George Beamish from On. The race was won by Kenneth Rooks in 8:17:62. Hillary Bohr was leading the race, but something happened in the last lap. Let's ask Hillary what happened right after the race. Hillary, racing here at Hilmer Lodge Stadium, you were leading in the last lap, and then what happened? Can you explain?
You know, my mindset was I wanted just to come race. I didn't really care what the result was, because I've been doing a lot of road races of late, and I haven't worked on the speed that much. And I still have 2 months getting ready for the world trial. So, it's a good start. Of course, I would have wanted to win, but I really didn't really push it. I look back, I look at the split was 7:15 or 6:15 when they ring the bell, and then, it's just like I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready to change the pace, so I'm excited. 8:20 is okay.
Then we moved to the shorter races, 800 meters on the women's side, won by a Nike athlete, Halima Nakayi in 2 minutes 00:21. In the men's 800 meters race, all the predictions were around Yared Nuguse's performance. Yared won the race in like a crazy finish. He was basically last, entering the last 200 meters, and he managed to outrun everyone. Crazy performance, 1:46:30 for Yared's time. Then we moved on to the women's 1500 meters, a race in which Sage Hutter-Klecker, On athlete, won in 4:06:34. Sage, you won the first ever On Track Nights event in Los Angeles here at Hilmer Lodge Stadium. How does that feel?
It feels great. We had to take one home for the team.
It's like racing in your backyard with like On family being here around, employees, fans, and so on. Is that anything special, adding to the motivation and adrenaline?
It's definitely super nice. I'm coming all the way from being from New York, so California is not my home turf, but I have so many friendly faces and On fans and employees and staff and everyone and athletes, and it's been great to have a family environment here.
Huge congrats. It's been a privilege to witness your win. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. The men's 1500 meter was a race where Tim and I held the finish line banner, won by Robert Heppenstall in 3:36:97.
Did you see what just happened? Tim and we were able to hold the finish line. It was the first time in my life and actually quite exciting.
Women's 5,000 meters won by Josette Andrews of the On Athletics Club, OAC, in 14:43:36. She established the 7th fastest performance on the 5,000 meters for the women in the US. Very impressive win, and I think that's maybe the one that moved me the most. And then the men's 5,000 meters, Teare of the Nike Bowman Track Club won in 13:12:73 ahead of Morgan Beadlescombe, Ben Flanagan. Very packed field, and Teare we managed to interview him as well as Ben after the race. Let's see what they had to say about the last lap, where everything settled. Ben, you were on the podcast last night, and suddenly here you finished third. Great time. Are you happy with your race?
Yeah, I'm so stoked. I mean, it wasn't that long ago where I didn't know if I would ever break 13:20. So to feel that comfortable in a rhythm, running 13:13, and like actually being in a mix with guys like Cooper Teare, Morgan, and the rest of the guys in that field, like huge confidence booster. I want more. I think that standard's within reach, and I'm going to go for it again.
Yeah, Cooper has a very unique ability to just turn the screw down on you from the front, and I knew that. But going in, my coach told me, don't make a move to the last 200, and I have kind of the opposite ability to just make a really fast move really quick. And I was hoping to shock him kind of coming out of the corner, but he sensed it and kind of moved away and had that time to just progress and progress.
No, dude, I saw Beetle Scum like out of my peripherals, and I knew he was going to be closing hard. And you know, it's always hard to like hold off from the front. I think the guy at the back definitely has a little bit of an advantage. So I tried not to look back at all. I feel like I have a habit of looking back a little bit and kind of not running through the line. I always run through like 5 meters to go and then kind of let up. So I wanted to get across the line, and like with 2 meters to go, I kind of threw my arms up and like had like inches to celebrate. But yeah, he pushed me to the line for sure.
It felt like you had ages to celebrate. Congrats.
Yeah,
thank you so much. Thank you. This is it, guys. This is On Track Nights Los Angeles. We're done. We had so many fantastic performances. It was probably one of the most amazing running events I've seen in my life. Just so pumped to witness such craziness on the track. We'll have London, Paris, Vienna, Melbourne coming, so stay tuned for the whole On Track Nights series. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your run today, enjoy your ride, and go beyond your limits. Bye-bye.